What's up, Tiny Track Crew? We're back with another crazy tournament right here at the Tiny Track Cars Open Circuit. It's the Mario Kart Chaos Circuit, and we have Donkey Kong leading us off in the Sports Coupe for group number 1. Toad in the Mach 8 joining him with those beautiful yellow wheels. It's Luigi in the pipe frame looking good with that green pipe frame cart, and it's Dry Bones with the standard cart wrapping up group number 1. These cars will head right to the line. Who am I kidding? These aren't cars, these are carts. This is Mario Kart Chaos Circuit. Here we go. They're out of there for race number 1. Donkey Kong in that sports coupe leading the pack over the jump, getting pushed by Luigi and that pipe frame cart. Donkey Kong spins around, looks Luigi right in the eyes, then pulls away in reverse. Donkey Kong going down into the last turn in reverse. Look out, everybody, he's in reverse. What's gonna happen? He crosses the finish line for 5 points. Luigi comes across the finish line for 3 points for second. Here comes Toad, sliding his way just short of the finish line as that wheel spins and he comes to a stop. Donkey Kong earns 5 points in this race. Who is going to take the victory? If you're picking your carts at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com, you will earn points if you pick the top 3 in this tournament. What other carts are going to be in this tournament? We'll find out here shortly, right after group number 1. Donkey Kong slides up on the curb, is able to get himself off as he jumps over the jump, getting pushed by Toad. Is that green pipe frame out in front? Luigi looking good, a little bit swervy-worvy, down into the last turn he goes, and over the jump, lands it perfectly, takes 5 points. Dry Bones off the track, flies across the finish line. Does he cross the finish line? We'll see what the judges say. He does cross the plane, and he will get 3 points for second place. If you're not familiar with our point system here, it is 5, 3, 2, 1. And if you don't finish, you get a DNF. That's a big 0 on the board. They rotate one position clockwise every single time. It is Luigi who's going to make it to the jump first. Donkey Kong tries to put his foot outside the barrier again, brings it right back on, but then he rolls over onto his side. He might be out for this one unless he can roll that cart back up on its wheels and get his booty down the track. Down into the turn he goes. Luigi in reverse, checking out his competition. Over the jump in reverse, sliding it back around. Doesn't make the jump, but still crosses the finish line for 5 points in this race. And Toad passes Dry Bones right at the finish line, and Dry Bones is off the track and does not finish the race. Out in front, it's Luigi in the white pipe frame cart. White pipe frame cart? It's a green pipe frame cart. But anyone's game for who's going to join Luigi in the next round. He's clinched his victory. This was going to be a victory lap for him. He's moved to round number 2. Who's going to join him in round 2? Donkey Kong spins around backwards. It's Dry Bones out in front leading the race for the first time. Good job, Dry Bones. Toad peeking ahead at just a little bit of Luigi, but Luigi gets on the inside, spins around, and gets right in the front of Toad. Down into the turn they go. We switch camera views here. It's still Dry Bones leading the pack, but Luigi's catching up. As they cross down towards the finish line, here comes Luigi. Not enough, but Dry Bones will take 5 points. Luigi will soon move on, and who will be moving on? Donkey Kong jumps over top of Toad, does a little misty flip there and across the finish line, folks. And watch that again. Woohoo! He lands it and rolls away like a G. And folks, that is a tie for second place, so we're going to have to do a best of 3 runoff between Donkey Kong himself in that sports coupe and Dry Bones in the standard cart. We have some purple wheels, and we have some black wheels, and we have some green carts, and we have some bones, and we have some hair. And over the jump they go. Donkey Kong is leading the pack. What a great jump by Donkey Kong. Epic turn into that turn. He really knows how to handle that sports coupe here on the Tiny Track Open Circuit. He is pulling far, far ahead of Dry Bones. He spins around to check out the competition and back across the finish line sideways, taking the win in race number 1. Again, this is a best of 3. They will run 3 races here on the open circuit to see who will move on. Donkey Kong hits the jump first. He lands it smooth. Is he going to pull away from Dry Bones? Dry Bones does a little fishtail sideways, loses a little bit of speed. It's Donkey Kong down into the camera turn as he approaches the last 180 degrees and about to take this tiebreaker challenge. A perfect landing on that landing, by the way. Here comes Dry Bones, slightly off the track, but does cross the finish line, but that is not enough. Dry Bones will not be moving on. Donkey Kong will be joining Luigi in the pipe frame cart in the next round. We're going to head right into introducing group number 2. It's Diddy Kong in the Mach 8, a long wheelbase. We'll see how that's going to work out for him. And then it's Mario in the Circuit Special, another long wheelbase car. And then we have Shy Guy in the standard car. It looks like he's driving a very similar car with the wheels as the Dry Bones. And then another Mach 8 in this group. It's Yoshi, one of my favorite Mario Kart drivers. I'm always Yoshi when I play Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. So I'm going to root for Yoshi here in this group. They're out of there, and Mario is on the inside in that Circuit Special kart. 3 long wheelbase karts and a standard kart in this one. We'll see how this group holds up and see if they can improve the stability and minimize the spinning out here on the open circuit. Mario with a perfectly executed turn now slides it, pulls the e-brake, slides into that last turn, down across the finish line. Mario take first. Yoshi off the track, and he does not finish, which opens up the door. And here comes Shy Guy, finally making his way across the track, trying a little bit of a backflip to show off, but he does not complete the backflip, but he does get 2 points. Diddy Kong takes second. Mario in that Circuit Special takes first. These 4 head right back to the starting line, and they rotate positions. Shy Guy and Diddy Kong in the front lane there. Who's going to make it to the jump first? It looks like Yoshi's pushing Shy Guy just a little bit. Over the jump they go. Shy Guy leading the pack. Shy Guy up on his side. He flips it over. Now he's getting pushed by Yoshi. Yoshi's passed. Mario gets hung up. Let's watch that replay again. Shy Guy on his side. Diddy Kong tries to take the inside on Shy Guy. Gets hung up a little bit. He spins out. It looks like Mario gets by Diddy Kong there. Yoshi gets by Shy Guy. And here comes Mario in reverse trying to get by Shy Guy. Gets hung up on Shy Guy. We'll switch camera views here. Yoshi leading the pack. We don't see any other cars coming into that camera turn. Yoshi across the finish line with a perfectly landed jump on that double. And folks, I don't see anybody else coming to the track. It looks like, oh, and here comes Shy Guy? What in the world happened? I want to know what happened. How did Shy Guy get back on his tires? Here comes Mario. Is Mario going to cross the finish line? Mario even crosses the finish line. What happened to Diddy Kong? Oh my gosh, we need an overall aerial camera to check out all the extra chaos. A drone cam, a helicopter camera, a blimp cam, whatever it is. We need more coverage on this track. I don't know how Shy Guy resurrected himself. Maybe because he's not even living in the first place. And he made himself down the track for a second place victory. Second place finish, yeah. Holy cannoli, what an action-packed round there. Mario, Yoshi, and Diddy Kong get by Shy Guy in this race. Yoshi breaks free again. Mario and Diddy Kong on the inside of Shy Guy. Diddy Kong gets hung up just slightly here. Yoshi through the turn, Mario through the turn. I don't see the other two, but here comes Yoshi down across the finish line again. Look at that Mach 8 fly, the Circuit Special. Oh my gosh, I don't know if Mario crossed the finish line. We're going to have to review from the judges. It looks like Mario does cross the finish line, folks. We reviewed that footage, and he does cross the finish line plane. We make sure that part of their cart crosses the finish line plane as they cross the finish line checkered line. If they're off the track when they go by the finish line, it is a DNF. If they're over the finish line, they get the points. Yoshi in reverse, but it's the Mario game. Mario out front in that Circuit Special kart. I really like that kart. I want to see more of that kart out here in the Mario Kart. Less standard karts. We always see the standard karts. Circuit Special looking good with those boosters on the back and that big wing. Down across the finish line. A great landing by Mario. Here comes Yoshi spinning himself around across the finish line of the Mach 8. Then the battle between Diddy Kong, and Diddy Kong wins the battle against Shy Guy and crosses the finish line. And it doesn't matter because Yoshi and Mario will be moving on to the next round with the Circuit Special and the Mach 8 kart to join Donkey Kong and Luigi. It's going to be a tough bracket over here in the left-hand side. Lots of competition. Let's meet the competition on the right-hand side. Beautiful blue wheels. It's Wario in the standard kart. And then the first ever B-Dasher that we see in the tournament, it's Red Shy Guy in the B-Dasher. And then we have Bowser Jr., and I don't know what kind of kart that is. I think it's the flame flyer. And then we have blue Yoshi in a standard kart. Is that a flame something, right? It's a flame flyer or flame kart, or what is Bowser Jr. driving? Let me know in the comments if you know the kart that Bowser Jr. is driving out here on the track. But I know it's Wario in the standard kart, blue Yoshi in the standard kart, B-Dasher. I love that kart. Look at those big rocket boosters in the back of that B-Dasher. Whoa, we have Bowser Jr. making a pass on Wario. Wario, silly guy, thought the fast lane was the outside lane, but Bowser Jr. takes the inside, but now it's left him in reverse. What is it going to mean as they come close to the finish line? People driving in reverse don't know where they're going. They can't see the finish line cross. They go 1-2. Here comes Shy Guy Red Edition in the B-Dasher. He takes it. Blue Yoshi in reverse. Clips it. Does a crazy move. Lands and doesn't cross the finish line. Yoshi, if you wouldn't have tried to do that crazy trick, you might have crossed the finish line and earned yourself 1 point. But you had to try to show off, and it backfired, my friend. These carts rotate 1 position clockwise, and it is Wario again looking good out there towards the jump. Wario by a cart length over Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. spins around to check out who's behind him, but he really needs to worry about who's in front of him. He's spinning around uncontrollably as they go down into the camera turn, into the last 180. Somehow Bowser Jr. is catching up to Wario despite spinning around in circles. Wario does a side flip. He lands it. Blue Yoshi does a flip. They're stalled at the finish line. Blue Yoshi crosses the finish line, and that's all it's going to finish. We have a Wario's head and a Blue Yoshi tire crossing the finish line. Shy Guy and Bowser Jr. get 0 points, and they get stuck in between the double jump and the landing there. Rotating 1 position clockwise again. They're out of there. Still anyone's game. Wario moves to the back lane after having 2 chances in the front lane. He's going to try to jump over top of Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. finds himself in reverse again. What a great move by Blue Yoshi there in the back as he passes Shy Guy down towards the finish line. Yoshi's gaining on Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. in reverse again. This is not going to be good as he crosses the finish line. He does land it again. Yoshi sideways. Here comes Shy Guy. Shy Guy passes Yoshi, and Shy Guy takes second. Yoshi does not finish, and Wario stuck back there up on the hill on the top right of your frame, which you see he does not finish as well. Group number 3 is shaping up to be quite the battle here, but it's Bowser Jr. out front with 10 points, Wario right behind with 8, Shy Guy with 5, but Shy Guy can still squeeze in there. If Wario gets a DNF, anything can happen here. We've seen a couple DNFs already in this group, and now Shy Guy is out in front. Wario almost tries to jump over him. Wario, I'm going to call him the Big Air King in this group. He's trying to take the pass on Shy Guy. Shy Guy sees him coming and closes the door, but this time he passes, and then Wario spins around right after passing him to show off just a little bit. He says, I'm the leader of the pack with the blue tires. I'm going to drive myself in reverse across this finish line and take a backflip and lands it and crosses the finish line. Wow, what an amazing move there by Wario. Here comes Shy Guy sliding in and does not cross. Can Yoshi get there? Yoshi does not either, and we don't even see Bowser Jr. on the track. Wario, with 5 points in the last race, moves ahead with 13 points. He will move on, and Bowser Jr. in the Flame Kart, Flame Flyer, Flame Kart, Flame Roadster, move on as well. All right, Waluigi in the, what is that cart? Ah, yes, the Badwagon, Waluigi in the Badwagon. And second up, we have Princess Daisy in the Wild Wing, and then Baby Luigi in the Sneaker, rocking the Sneaker. That's a new one we haven't seen out here, folks. And then it's Cat Peach in the standard cart. Wow, what a crazy matchup for you here. We have a Badwagon, we have a Wild Wing, we have a shoe, or a sneaker as some people call them. Some people call them tennis shoes, even though we're racing, we're not playing tennis. It's Waluigi. How do you say that name? Waluigi. Waluigi. In first place in the Badwagon. Beautiful pink paint job on that thing. Waluigi down across the finish line. Right behind him, here comes Baby Luigi trying to make the pass. Daisy takes the third place spot. And here comes Princess Peach, Cat Peach, spinning around in the standard cart. Standard carts seem to be like they want to show off at the finish line, but they sometimes just don't make it. We saw Blue Yoshi do the same type of thing in the last group, and Pink Cat Peach in this group. They rotate 1 position clockwise. Baby Luigi over the jump first in the sneaker, but a little lopsided there. Spins it around backwards, getting pushed slightly by Cat Peach. Cat Peach trying to make a move. Luigi trying to spin back around, but Cat Peach stopped her. And the big move is from Daisy on the inside of Cat Peach as she's messing around, trying to worry about Baby Luigi. And Princess Daisy comes down and almost passes Baby Luigi, takes second place, but it was a great move there. Cat Peach is up on a roof again, but does manage to cross the finish line. Luigi is across the finish line as well, with the wheels spinning on that Badwagon, comes to a screeching halt. It's a 6-5-8-2 situation here with this group. Who do you got moving on? Who have you picked in the DIECAST Racing Fantasy League at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com? If you've picked your cars You will be earning points if they reach the podium. If you're not playing, the link is in the video description. Go sign up for our DIECAST Racing Fantasy League where you pick your cars each and every week. We have a premiere every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You watch live with us, you earn your points, and you climb the leaderboard. It is a hoot to play, and it's free. So go get signed up. fantasy.tinytrackcars.sneaker.com. Don't go to, it's not .sneaker. What a great move there by, wow, Cat Peach slides sideways. The bad wagon is stuck in the jump, and Princess Daisy in the Wild Wing getting wild, jumping over top of Cat Peach and taking second place again. That's her second overtake on Peach. She looks like she might be a contender to move on to the next round if she can keep up this performance. But it's Cat Peach and Baby Luigi looking good in this race. Race number 4. Wow, Cat Peach spins sideways. What a great move there. Baby Luigi sees the opening as Cat Peach spins around and takes the opportunity. Daisy doesn't know what to do. She's spinning out, gets tangled up with Cat Peach. And here comes Baby Luigi across the finish line, barely making it down across. It's nice and slow, and I don't know if anyone else is going to finish. Here comes the Badwagon around the two ladies and slides his way down across the finish line just to stop and get a DNF, folks. That is not what you want to see. We do see Daisy move on, and we see Baby Luigi move on. What a great group number 4. Lots of unexpected passes, lots of unexpected DNFs. That's what you like to see out here in the chaos circuit of the Tiny Track Cars Open Circuit Raceway. If you are an old fart like me and you played N64 Mario Kart, drop your favorite track in the comments. If you say Rainbow Road, you're probably right, but you never know. Some people have other favorites. It's Luigi in the pipe frame cart out in front, looking solid. But Mario right behind him, chasing him down. Luigi off the track, does bounce right off that Spoon Civic Type R and slides his way across the finish line. Oh no, here comes Donkey Kong and Yoshi. What an epic crash there by Donkey Kong and Yoshi. Donkey Kong staring Yoshi down right in the face, takes one to the face by the Mach 8 cart, and they both slide across the finish line, but it's Luigi right here in round number 2. Race number 1, Luigi takes 5 points. They re-rack back at the top, and they're out of there again. Mario on the inside, but it's Luigi who's going to beat him to the jump. Donkey Kong passes Mario on the jump, spins around in typical Donkey Kong fashion, back around, and it's Luigi who's pulling far, far ahead already in this group, despite Donkey Kong being extremely fast. We know Donkey Kong is a little unstable at times, but he is fast out there on the track and knows how to handle that beautiful circuit special. Sports Coupe. He knows how to handle that Sports Coupe. If he had a circuit special, he'd probably know how to handle that too. He'd probably have a little bit more stability in the circuit special, but the Sports Coupe gives him the agility he needs to really make moves on these cars. Okay, Luigi moves his way back to the back of the pack. He's going to be pushing on the back of Mario in that circuit special. Over the jump they go. Mario and Luigi first, then Yoshi and Donkey Kong to follow. Into that next 180-degree turn. They're all lined up in a single file row. What a great race we have here. It's Mario, Luigi on his tail. Can Luigi make the pass? He's looking for the opportunity. Here comes 3 and 4 down across the finish line. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably the closest 4 cars we've had thus far right here. What a great competition as we get closer and closer to moving to the finals. We have Luigi who takes second place right behind Mario in that group. They rotate again. Luigi's going to be pushing the back side of Donkey Kong. Yoshi holding up Mario just a little bit. We have Donkey Kong and Luigi way out in front. Maybe Luigi pushed a little bit too hard on Donkey Kong. Luigi's on his side. Luigi's back up. Luigi's on his side. Wow, Luigi's on his side, grinding in his head. He's back up, doing a 50-50 grind. Now he's back on his side. Now he's getting pushed by Luigi. Now he's back on his wheels. What is going on with Luigi? You can't stop the pipe frame cart. He is just invincible, folks. Here is Donkey Kong coming down across the finish line for 5 points, but the real story here, the real epic performance is Luigi, who somehow hit his head on the track about 6 times and somehow still finished in 3rd place, earning himself 15 points in this group and moving himself on to the finals with Donkey Kong, who almost got eliminated in the first round. What an amazing battle there between those 2 cars coming from group number 1, making their way all the way to the finals. We head over to the right-hand side of the bracket. It is Baby Bowser in the front right, Wario in the front left. We've seen that sneaker do some crazy things, and we've seen Baby Daisy. Baby Daisy? Is that Baby Daisy or is that Princess Daisy? Who's Baby Daisy? If there even a Baby Daisy? Is there a Baby Daisy? If there's a Baby Daisy, I gotta get that cart. I gotta get that. I want Baby Daisy in the sneaker, please, for 500. Do not collect go. Do not collect $200. Bowser Jr., what an epic drift. He was going a little bit too fast in that turn. He decides to check up sideways. Wario sees the gap, almost like there's a real driver in that thing. Look at that guy. Wario steers his way around Bowser Jr., comes down towards the finish line across the jump. He clips it, lands on his head, but does make the finish line. I don't know if anyone else is going to make the finish. Baby Bowser Jr. and Baby Luigi get stuck between those jumps. That is the equalizer, folks. The jump at the finish line, it can really make or break your performance. You might get stuck in it. You might jump off the track. You might case it and flip over, or you might jump completely over someone, which we've also seen here at the open circuit racing. Yeah, man. Not sure what's going on there with the announcer, but he is still announcing. Wario putting some gaps on the rest of the pack. Again, Bowser Jr. in reverse. In that flame flyer there, Wario showing that he is the leader of this pack, crosses the finish line again, puts 5 more points on the board. Bowser Jr. does a side flip, lands it. Whoa, Baby Luigi tries to do a complete backflip off the jump. Let's watch that again. Here comes Luigi in reverse, lands it, does a backflip. He does cross the finish line. His head crosses the finish line plane. He will take 2 points. And we have 2 people with 2 points on the board. That is not how the scores add up. Keep an eye on that, folks. I'm not sure if that's going to make a difference in the points, but we have 1 extra point for Miss Daisy here that should not have got that point. Subtract 1 point from her score. Scorekeeper. Thank you. Bowser Jr. out front again. Baby Luigi in the second place position, but he is in reverse. Here comes Wario eyeing up the competition. He's in reverse as well. Why did he check up? Wario looks like he spun out. He's so far ahead of the pack, he decides that he wants to give everybody else a chance and just park his booty right there on the track and see what else can happen. Here comes Princess Daisy trying to pass Bowser Jr., gets to the finish line, but does not pass. Unfortunately, we have Bowser Jr. with 8, Daisy with 4, because she should have not have gotten 2 in the last one. And we are into the last and final race. Bowser and Wario are out in front. We'll see if that does continue to be the truth here. We'll subtract 1 point from Princess Daisy's score. Bowser Jr. bouncing off Baby Luigi. Baby Luigi getting passed by everybody. Wario gets by, and then watch this move by Princess Daisy here as she gets by right on the outside. Baby Luigi tries to spin back around. By the time he gets enough momentum to keep going, everyone is already passed. Bowser Jr. down into the turn, does a quick pivot inside, spins himself in reverse, spins himself back around to head down to the finish line to take the victory in race number 4. Hits the jump, flies off the track. Oh no, he does not cross the finish line. Here comes Wario. Wario slams into him. Wario doesn't finish. Here comes Baby Luigi. Look out, everybody! Here goes Baby Luigi. Hits Wario, hits Bowser Jr., and only Bowser Jr. finishes. What an amazing finish. Only Bowser Jr. finishes after all that work. At least Bowser Jr. did finish. That moves Wario and Bowser Jr. to the finals with Donkey Kong and Luigi. Holy cannoli, I did not see that final coming. And folks, it's not over yet. We have 4 more races here with these 4 fast drivers. Anything can happen right here on the open circuit. Who are you rooting for? Did your fantasy driver stay in the tournament? Are they still in it? Are they going to win it? The signature move by Donkey Kong there is throw his tire up on the side of the median there before he makes that jump. I'm not sure if it's a scare tactic for the people behind him or what the move is there. But holy Chicago, Luigi is flying out there. He cases that jump and doesn't even do a flips like everybody else does. Look at that. Wario's in the air. Donkey Kong's in the air. Luigi, it's almost like he has extra suspension built into that pipe frame cart. And those pipes give just enough to really absorb that shock there when he crosses the finish line. Here comes Bowser Jr. with an epic fail. We thought he was going to be able to get 1 point, but Bowser Jr. takes 0 in the first run. It's Luigi in the pipe frame cart who looks unstoppable out here, folks. But the real question is, who's going to take second, who's going to take third, and who's going to go home not on the podium? If you picked your cars at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com, you will be earning points if you hit the podium. If you're not playing in the Fantasy League, well, I feel bad for you because it's really freaking fun. All right. Donkey Kong squeaks by Luigi. Not good for Luigi because he is fast and he wants to win this thing. But Luigi in reverse makes the move back on Donkey Kong. Those two are the only one in the frame here. Donkey Kong can't keep up with Luigi. Luigi down across the finish line in reverse. Perfect landing in reverse. Donkey Kong gets stuck. Wario pushes him. Looks like Bowser Jr. is also stuck. Wario down across the finish line for 3 points and 2 DNFs. It is a flawless run so far for Yoshi in the pipe frame carp. Yoshi got eliminated a long time ago. That is Luigi. It's me, Luigi. Does Luigi talk like that? No. That's Mario. But Luigi kind of does a little bit. I don't know how to do a Luigi voice. That's a bad Luigi voice. All right, it's Wario out front in this race number 3. Luigi pushing on him. Can Luigi do a flawless victory here in the finals? It looks like he's well on his way to win race number 3 if he can hold on to it. Into the turn can we go. Luigi way out in front. Bowser Jr. and Wario. Oh no, what happened to Luigi? He got stuck in the track, but now Luigi gets bumped. Down and across the finish line, Luigi still takes it. Bowser Jr. slides on his side, takes second. Here comes Donkey Kong, smashes into Wario. Wario is off the track, and Donkey Kong takes third. What an amazing finish there by Luigi. I thought he was out of it there. The other guys bumped into him, sent him down that last landing, that last ramp towards the finish line. But now he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to want to win this one. Donkey Kong's up on the side. He is stuck on the side. He's back on the track. I don't know what his move is here. Is he just trying to stop Luigi from winning it all? Luigi trying to get by everybody. Bowser Jr. way out in front. Luigi just battling with the rest of the pack. Can Luigi make any pass, or are these guys just trying to hold him up as much as they can? Here comes Bowser Jr. Here comes Donkey Kong. Bowser Jr. in reverse. Donkey Kong makes the pass. Bowser Jr. Luigi does a misty flip and crosses the finish line, and Wario gets denied by the guardrail, folks. And, folks, that's going to be Luigi out in front with 17 points. And second place, we have Donkey Kong with 9. And third, we have a tie, and you know what that means? Because we are racing for the DIECAST Fantasy League at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com. We need to find out who takes third place and that last spot on the podium to earn points. So we have an overtake challenge. It's Wario in the front, Bowser Jr. in the back. All you have to do is pass the cart in front of you and cross the finish line, and you will be the victor. In this case, you will go and get third place. Wario in reverse. Bowser Jr. not capitalizing on his goof up there. Down across the finish, and they go. Wario spins up onto his head. Bowser Jr. trickles across the finish line. Does not complete the overtake. Now it'll be Bowser. Wario. I just combined Wario and Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. out there on the track, everybody. Bowser Jr. over the jump for the first time out in front. Wario trying to make his way by. They're face to face. Wario almost gets by in the inside. Now Bowser Jr. is in reverse as they go down into the last straight. He's pulling away. Wario had a chance at passing. He had a chance at that overtake, and he went ahead and gone and blown it. He blew the bond again and glued it. He went ahead and blew it. He blew it, everybody. All right, now Bowser Jr. back to the back. Wowzer. I said it again. Oh my gosh, it's Wowzer out there on the track. Wario out front, Bowser Jr. in the back. His time to shine. I'm not sure why you spun around there, but you spun back around, and here you go down the track. Wario out in front, sliding his way right into that turn. What a great pass there. He almost predicted that one coming, slid that cart sideways. Here comes Wario. He slides sideways. Bowser Jr. had an opportunity to get by. Bowser Jr. runs into him, bounces Wario down the track, and Wario almost finishes. But what's more important is Bowser Jr. did not get the overtake. You have to get the overtake and pass the finish line in first place to get the win and take the podium. These two are going to keep battling it out. The first one to make a pass and the other one will be the winner of this overtake challenge and take third place on the podium. While we're here, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for watching Tiny Track Cars. If you've made it this far into the video, you are a diehard and you are near and dear in my heart. And I really would appreciate you taking the time to watch and sticking with us and enjoying the content. At the end of this video, I'm going to have a box that pops up in the middle of the screen. If you could click that box and watch more of my content, or head to my channel and watch more of the stuff you're interested in, I would really appreciate it. If you do like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this with a friend, share this with your grandma. She might like it. I don't know. Does your grandma like Mario Kart? You never know. But seriously, I really appreciate you guys being here and the support. I want to make more of these videos, and the more you guys watch, the more I get to create more free content for you guys right here on YouTube and the Tiny Track Cars channel. So thank you so much. Down across the finish line, it's Wario. He started first, so that is a failed overtake by Bowser Jr. They're going to rotate positions again. Wario in the back this time. We'll watch these two battle it off as we race in silence. And another failed overtake attempt as Bowser Jr. comes crossing the finish line. Wario puts his tires right up on the side of the track and crosses as well. Wario moves to the front lane. Someone's got to make an overtake here, folks. We want to see it happen. Who are you rooting for? Did you pick either of these drivers in our DIECAST Fantasy League? Oh, Bowser Jr. made the pass. What an amazing pass by Bowser Jr. Wario pass back. No, Bowser Jr. spins out and parks it on the side of the track. Watch this again. Bowser Jr. sideways. Here comes Wario making the pass back, getting his first place position back, mitigating that risk of the loss of this place overtake challenge thing. Wario down across the finish line. Bowser Jr. will not even finish this race. What an amazing backflip there by Wario. He parks it right on the finish line. You love to see it, folks. That little finish line jump has been one of my favorite things I've ever added to this track, and I want to bring it back in more tracks. Sometimes it doesn't work because the cars don't have enough speed going into the finish line to make that jump, but for the track layouts, that it does work. I will be putting that thing in there because I love to see the action. I love to see the flips. I love to see the people spinning out and jumping over the other cars. It's really a hoot to watch. All right, down into the last turn they go. Bowser Jr. somehow holding off Wario. Really somehow holding off. Wario's trying his darndest to get by as they come down to the finish line and bobble over that jump. Wario does a flip, almost flips his way to victory, but Bowser Jr.'s rear end was able to cross the finish line first and take it's not even a victory, it's just not get eliminated. We're gonna head down the track again, and we'll race in silence one more time as these guys make a move down towards the finish line. Not a successful pass there. Wario crosses the finish line first. The overtake challenge will go on. One more. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Bowser Jr.? Let us know in the comments. Bowser Jr. or Wario in this overtake challenge. Wario has shown to be pretty fast out here in the whole tournament, making some great moves, some epic passes. But Bowser Jr., you can't sleep on Bowser Jr. I did not expect these two short wheelbase cars to be in the finals here, folks. Man, down across the finish line, Bowser Jr. crosses first. Look at him go. He's even showing off a little bit. And again, we head right back up to the top. Now Bowser Jr., maybe he's feeling good after those little good vibes, those finish line moves. He's showing off. He's got his confidence up. Here he goes, trying to make the pass on Wario. Wario pulling ahead. Bowser Jr. in reverse. Wario sliding his way. Bowser Jr. in reverse pushes his way through Wario. Is he going to be able to hold on to the pass and cross the finish line? They collide, and Wario doesn't have a lot of speed. Bowser Jr. spinning his tires in reverse, trying to get away from Wario. They're both in reverse. As they come down towards the finish line, this is going to be it, folks. If Bowser Jr. can win it, he will take third place on the podium and earn everybody who picked him some points in the Fantasy League. And just like that, we wrap up another amazing video and another long overtake challenge at the end of the video. We love to see that, and thank you for sticking around for all those for me. And there's that box right in the middle of your screen. If you want to watch more of my videos here at Tiny Track Cars, I would really appreciate your support. Go ahead and click that button, click that box, or head to my channel and watch some more of your favorite races. We'll see you in the next one.